Working with templates. Templates are simply publications built into Publisher 2016 for you to use. These templates already have design elements added to them, such as colour schemes, backgrounds, graphics, images, and even areas for text. When you select a template, it's nearly ready to use. All you have to do is customize it to make it your own. Although we talked about templates briefly in the first lesson, we're going to take this entire lesson to learn how to find the template that you want, then customize it for you to use. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to create an entire publication using a template. In the first lesson of this course, we showed you how to find a template and open it when you first start Publisher. However, what if you already have Publisher open and want to start a new publication? It's easy. Click on the File tab in the ribbon, then click on New in the column on the left side of the window. Click on the template that you want to use. We're going to select Business Newsletter. Then click on Create. You can also use the search feature to find a template that you want. The search feature is located at the top of the templates in the Backstage view, directly above the blank publications. To search for a template, enter the type of publication that you want to find. For example, let's say you want to find a greeting card. Enter greeting card into the search box. And then press enter. You'll then see templates that match our search. On the right side of the window, you can see the greeting cards broken down by category. To further narrow your search results, you can click on a category. Let's click on Thank You. You can click on more than one category to narrow your results. For example, you can click on Thank You and then Green. If you didn't like any of the cards in Thank You and Green categories, you could select a third category, or you could remove a category by hovering your mouse over it until you see the X. Click on the X to remove the category from your search. When you go to the Backstage view and look at the templates, you'll see the featured templates displayed. That said, there are a lot more templates that you can use than just the featured templates. In fact, there are hundreds that are broken down and sorted into various categories. To see these templates, go to the Backstage view and click on New in the left-hand column here. Click the built-in tab above the featured templates. You'll then see all the different categories of available templates. Each category contains templates from which you can choose. Let's click on the Advertisements templates. You'll then see the installed advertising templates available for you to use. Below the installed templates, you'll see the sizes. You can select a blank publication size instead of a built-in template if you want. To the right of the installed templates and the various sizes, you will see a column with customization options. You can use this column to customize your template before you ever open it in Publisher. You can select the color scheme, font scheme, and page size. You can also add your business information. To show you how to customize a template in the Backstage view, we're going to choose the Bring In template and customize it. Now we can click on the color scheme and choose the Aqua option. Then we're going to choose Courier New Bold for the font scheme. We aren't going to add business information yet, but we're going to select Square as our page size. When we're finished, we click on Create to create our template. You can do the same for the various sizes of built-in blank templates. This means you can already have your color scheme, font scheme, and other elements selected when you begin to work on your publication, allowing you to save yourself a little time. Each publication that you create, whether you create it from a template or from scratch, is going to be made up of objects. Basically, anything that you insert into or draw on your publication is an object. A picture that you insert is an object. A table that you insert is an object. Text that you insert is contained within a text box, and a text box is an object. You get the idea. When you customize a publication, you will customize the different objects by first selecting the object, then making the changes. Whenever you select an object, you'll see a bounding box around it. Here is the bounding box around the graphic in the template. Remembering this simple step will make customizing your publications easier. Most publisher templates contain stock images that you can either use or replace. Stock images are simply images that are licensed to people, organizations, or companies for specific use. In this case, Microsoft has stock images for use in their templates. For example, this is a template here with an image of a baby on it. Once you open a template such as this in Publisher, you're going to want to customize it by adding your own images and graphics. We want to replace the image of the baby. Most of the time, to insert an image into a publication, we'll go to the Insert tab. However, since we want to replace an image in a template, we're going to go to the View tab instead. Then put a check mark beside Graphics Manager in the Show group. The Graphics Manager pane opens on the right side of your screen. The Graphics Manager shows you all the graphics in the template. However, by default, it only lists the images by name. Put a check mark beside Show Thumbnail. Now you can see the actual images instead of the image names, which will make it easier to locate the picture that you want to replace. Select the image that you want to replace by clicking on it in the publication or in the Graphics Manager. We've already selected our image here. You can tell it's selected because it's highlighted with a blue box. In the template itself, the image has a bounding box around it. Now, hover your mouse over the image in the Graphics Manager. You'll see a downward arrow appear. Click on it to see a context menu. Then click on Replace this picture. Locate the picture that you want to use on your computer, then click on Insert. As you can see, Publisher replaced the image for us, making sure the new image is sized and positioned correctly. Once you insert the new image into the publication, you will see the crop marks around the image. These are the black marks that you can see at the top, bottom, left, and right, as well as all the corners. Crop marks allow you to cut away the edges of the image if you want to reduce the image size, as well as remove the edges. To crop the image, click on one of the crop marks and drag inwards. Next, go to the Picture Tools Format tab on the ribbon. Go to the Crop group. Click on the downward arrow on the Crop group button, then click on Crop. The outside of the image is now cut away. You can also change the text that is on the template. We're going to learn more about text later in this course, but for now we're going to teach you the basics of editing text in a template. In Publisher 2016, all the text that you add to a publication is added inside text boxes. It may seem like working with text boxes is a hassle, but it's really not, because you can easily drag and drop the text boxes anywhere in the publication by just moving the text box. To edit the text in the text box, click the chunk of text that you want to edit to select it. When you click the text you want to edit, you'll see a text box around it. You will see a cursor inside the text box. Now you can just start typing. When you've finished customizing your template, you can save it as we learned to do in the last lesson.